All right, we're back. We got some water, and I changed my mic out for I don't know.
So you're talking about your jobs. You're talking about ABV barbecue. Talk about that a little bit. How did you even get that that opportunity? I guess.
I mean, it's so if they're watching this, I've never served before. I literally just told them that I served before just to get the job, and I got the job.
But how did you even find them? Did you find them on Indeed or whatever?
Yeah, on Indeed. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it was a pretty simple process. You feel me?
Yeah.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how's that been so far?
It's been good. I mean, I don't know. It's a job. I mean, the managers are kind of like weird and bad with communication a little bit because she's supposed to send me like a schedule app and she still hasn't fucking sent it to me yet. Like, I don't even know what time I'm working tomorrow. So,
you know if you're working tomorrow?
I know I am.
Which would be July 23rd. Basically at the time of this recording.
Right now. What time should I come in tomorrow? I'm assuming 4. But anyway, so, yeah. I mean, it's been good. I mean, it's a serving job. It shouldn't... I mean, honestly, it's been pretty easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it's like I know how to do stuff now.
That's good.
I mean, I'm gonna be making a lot of money, or a lot more money than I originally was, so that's clutch.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm paid every day, basically.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be kind of sad though on your last day for Smoothie King.
I mean, my manager told me, she's like, if you ever want to pick up a shift, you can. I'm like, all right.
That's a little side type thing.
Yeah. So that's pretty clutch.
But besides that, the Smoothie King is officially moving on.
Yeah.
To bigger and better things.
Bigger and better. That's just how I roll.
Yeah, but I feel like Smoothie King will always have a special place in your heart.
Yeah, it does. All my jobs I've had, I mean, except for retail. I hate retail.
You did retail?
Yeah, I worked at this place called Columbia Sportswear.
What did you do?
Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like a sportswear store.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why. I was thinking of real estate for some reason. Like the shit that Matt wants to do. I don't know why.
Bro, do you think I can do real estate?
Yeah, I was thinking about real estate, yeah.
Bro.
I know. I was just thinking of real estate. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's not my bad.
Yeah. I was thinking of the wrong thing.
No, I mean, yeah, it was bad. The managers were weird. They scheduled me on my graduation day.
Why?
I don't know. I told them I'm graduating. They're like, well, try to find a way to come in. I'm like, I'm not fucking coming in on my graduation. I told you this 2 weeks before I got fucking hired. And then they're like, well, if you don't come in, you're going to be fired. I'm like, all right.
They fired you?
I mean, I quit. Didn't even put 2 weeks in.
Damn.
It's the only time I've ever done that.
How did you even do that? Did you just walk in and say, oh, I'm done? Or?
I just didn't go in.
Damn.
So, if you do that, you can't really put them on your resume.
Yeah.
My computer's shaking. What the fuck? All right.
I mean, you could, but
nah.
Maybe it wouldn't look the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just long shifts and just folding clothes and just cashing people out. I don't know. It's just not. Plus, you're only making I was making only $8 an hour
Yeah.
just to fucking stand there for so I had to work like 10 hours every time I was in there.
Yeah.
It just wasn't fun.
Yeah. And you said you folded clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I would say, based on your personality, you seem like more of like a server, though, like a
Oh
very
yeah, for sure.
sociable person, like wanting to talk to people and things like that.
Yeah, like I'm not even afraid to like go up to people and be like, "Hey, what do you guys want? We got like this cool cocktail thing. You want to try it?" They order it, and then I just put it in, ring it up, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only part I'm nervous about is just like messing up like once or dropping a tray or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure everyone's done that, so like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he's on. Like, I mean, yeah, you have him to ask for advice and stuff. I mean, he's been doing this for however many months he's doing it, or he's been doing it.
Did you say Henry?
Did I say Henry?
Did you say Henry?
I thought I said.
You didn't say Matt.
I didn't say Matt. Oh, well, Matt. Well, no, I said he is. No, I said he's the best person.
Who, Matt? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you said Matt, and I was like, oh, yeah, he's the best person to ask for.
Oh, that's probably what you said.
Yeah.
I thought you said Henry.
Right, basically, all right, doesn't matter. Matt's the best person to ask for advice because he's been doing this for however many months. And he didn't even start off at serving. He was a what do you call him?
Buster.
Buster, yeah.
Henry. Oh my god.
I'm gonna start calling him that, Henry.
Father Henry.
Father Henry.
So I think another question that we get a lot, like from our friend group, is like, well, not necessarily a question, but they want us to join the frat that they're in.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, we are really the only two. I mean, besides Alex, but like,
yeah, he doesn't have time for that, bro.
That's honestly, yeah. I feel like he doesn't like he never says that. Like he really doesn't. I mean, I think he probably does have like the money, but like, but it's
doesn't
like
have
what
the
you
time.
said. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start with you. Why do you like? What's like? I want like your reasoning. Like why you don't rush Alpha Sig.
I definitely thought about it. Like,
So have I.
I don't know. It's just
I feel like all three of us have thought about it at some point.
like definitely when like that first thing like started, like when
we met Henry.
Yeah. Like I thought we were all going like as a joke. Like
I don't know. Like I feel like I didn't take it as a joke. I was like, because when going into it, I was like, I want to know more about this whole like fraternity life stuff. Like, because I mean, it's like you see what it is in movies, like the partying, like all that stuff. But like, I mean, there is like a lot more to a fraternity than that.
Yeah.
Like it's, I mean, like you see the stereotype, but I just wanted to know more because I know there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, there is. I mean,
and who all went? It was me, you, Hector,
Logan, Bryce,
Matt, Jack, Bryce. Was it just us 7?
Yeah, like the main original group.
Well, yeah, because that's before we met Ethan and Will.
Yeah, we met Ethan and Will through like all
Through
of them
Alpha
because
Sig.
they're in the frat. Yeah, for Alpha Sig.
Yeah, through Alpha Sig. But no, I mean, we all 7 of us went, and like, I was listening. I'm like, all right, like, I don't hate this, but I don't think this is something I'm going to be like really interested in.
Yeah,
and I thought some of them would think the same. And then, like, I'm looking at everybody, like, listening and stuff. And then, like, I look at you, I'm like, because I knew you were on the fence kind of like I was. And then I look at you, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, Tommy's actually, like, I think he's going to want to, like, do this. Like, I think he's really going to, like, rush and stuff. So I'm like, I'm kind of like, fuck. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm on the fence about it.
No, yeah, I definitely thought about it. Like Henry gave me a bid and everything. I just kept thinking about it. I told him, I was like, just give me a couple of days. I'm gonna run through it with my parents and stuff. I didn't really tell them.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, like, I was like, all right, I'm working. I'm like, I go home a lot. Like, I'm already friends with them. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to like pay all this stuff to like. I mean, they do some cool stuff, but like,
They do,
I don't know.
yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like the money thing too. Like, I'm already like you know, I have a scholarship and stuff. I don't know. That's just like extra money out of my pocket for like something that I wouldn't really commit to. Like, I wouldn't give my full 100% into that.
Yeah. And like honestly, that's how I looked at it too, because it's like, because I did ask my parents, because like I've had cousins who've been in fraternities, and I've had cousins who like haven't had the greatest experiences with fraternities, and they've dropped out of it, and like, you know, obviously their college and like Greek fraternity life was a lot different because they went to bigger schools. Like one of my cousins who was in a frat, he went to Syracuse, and like he didn't. I mean, no, he's still in his frat. I had another cousin who went to another school up in New York, and he dropped out because there was just stuff that happened that he didn't like. But I ran it by my parents, and they were like, if you want to do this, like, we're not giving you the money. Like, this is something you have to earn your own money. Like, we're not going to give you anything for this.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of like, damn. Like, I mean, is this really something I really want to like work? Like what you said, is it really something I'm going to be like committed to? Like, I'm going to like try to make this money and like use my money that I've saved. It's like, you know, really going to be something I'm committed to. Like, I don't know. So, I mean,
yeah.
But honestly, like I've met some pretty cool people through their frat, like Ethan, Will, like two super cool guys, like guys we're really close with. And like obviously there's like other guys in their frat who like we hang out with once in a while, you know, that are cool people. But I don't know, it's kind of like what you said, like just the whole commitment thing. I don't think I really would have been fully committed.
And I wasn't necessarily opposed to like joining. Like I still support them with all the shit that they do.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know, it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
So if that's what they were wondering.
Yeah,
because I know they've been wanting me to join.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us really, like,
yeah,
for like a while, but nah, I don't know. But like, I feel like if I was at like FSU or something, I probably would have.
Yeah, and I think that's also made like, I mean, it's like obvious, like you compare school, and not saying like the Greek life here is like awful by like any sense, but it's like you look at the Greek life here, and then you look at FSU. I mean, like, FSU has like one of the biggest fraternity sorority. What would you call it? Like system? I wouldn't call it a system. Like Greek life. Yeah, it's like literally one of, if not the biggest in the country. Like,
yeah.
I mean, obviously, like you're going to be more like intrigued to join something there, but I mean, I don't know. And honestly, sometimes like even if I did go to FSU, because like obviously I had that opportunity being from Tallahassee, but I just don't even really think I would be like really wanting to. Because I mean, you look at FSU. FSU's like one of the biggest schools in Florida, and it's like I feel like you can always just like meet people like in different ways, and like there's like, you know, like I've always heard like this stereotype like, oh, like you don't, I don't want to pay to like make friends. Like I've never been the one to like say that, like because like that's not all what a fraternity is about. Like,
right.
Yeah, I
don't really think that either. I mean, I feel like you do make like good, genuine like relationships with people and all that. And
but yeah. And there's
obviously you get like a like with all the girls and shit. Like you'll definitely get some play with that. It's like, oh, you're in a frat. What frat you in? Like all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, now that I'm in like a committed relationship, like I'm like, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like when I was single, like before Julia, I was like, think about all the girls that I'll get. But when I was
months ago,
and I was getting all that stuff even without being in a frat.
Yeah. And then also just like the thing that I've like, I mean, besides Ethan and Will, like basically all the friends I've made at UNF have been out, like they haven't involved a fraternity.
Mhm.
Like you, I met on the first night. Matt, I met on the first night. Alex, I met on the first night.
Yeah.
People like Lake and Haley, I met on the first night. Logan, I met the night after. Bryce, I met.
Yeah.
Like, there's like Hector at first night too. Like, I'm definitely forgetting some people, but it's like, it's just like Jack. Couldn't forget about Jack. Like,
Off.
yeah, like I mean, I've met all these people, like, and it hasn't really involved a fraternity or sorority, like, just any. I mean, obviously, you go to those parties and like you meet people and like you make friends and stuff like that. But I mean, the people I'm really close with, like I haven't needed like a fraternity to really make that happen.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, that's there you go. There you go, guys, if you're listening.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, we definitely need Matt on back at this podcast. We'll definitely have special guests on here. We should have Julia join.
Yeah, dude, everybody's got it.
Yeah.
We have to get an episode with Logan before he moves out, because that's in like 2 weeks. Like, we need to like set a date to like have an episode with Logan. Like, anybody else can be in it too, like Matt. Alex is like a different story, but he like never wants to be in it. But we have to like have one with Logan. We have to. We got to make that happen. And then obviously Hector when he moves in.
Yeah.
We got to have definitely some special guests on the way for sure.
Yeah. Bro, speed hit 10 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's banned.
Did you see why he got banned?
No. So there's going to be some dumb shit.
He's playing.
I just saw a video of him talking about how he got banned. I didn't see like what happened.
I think one of the main reasons was he was playing Minecraft and then there was like porn going on and he was like watching it. Like, there's a whole ass Minecraft dick. Like a Minecraft dick, and he was like this.
All right, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Griddy Gang Podcast.
No, yeah, but that's yeah. But,
that's a good way to end it off.
Yeah, give me that crown.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. So, any other news or anything?
No, I think that's it.
I mean, yeah, I think it's been good, almost an hour.
Yeah, definitely more content on the way.
I'm down to do this whenever. I mean, we don't really have a set schedule. I mean, it just depends.
We just need Logan. Like, as long as it can be me, you, like whoever else.
Logan Howard,
and
president
Logan
of Alpha Sig.
Like, we have to make that happen before he moves out. Like, and then obviously everyone else when they get here. But
And Ethan.
Yeah.
That'd be funny as fuck.
No, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, Ethan, like whenever Jack comes back, like all of that.
Before people enter Alpha Sig party here, they have to be on the podcast.
Facts. We gotta have like Molly on here, Camilla, like all that shit.
We'll make a podcast in Atlanta.
A couples podcast. That'd be hard.
And we can do it like fucking whenever. Like, we have this new system going on. We're just testing it out, see how it works. But like whenever you're home at Tally and I'm just here alone, we can just fucking do it.
Yeah.
You can even do it on your fucking phone if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna try to. This is second of many episodes coming.
Months apart from each other, but we're gonna be more consistent.
Yeah. No, okay. So personally, like when I drive, I don't listen to music anymore.
Dude, honestly,
I'm talking about like long road trips. Like, I don't listen to music.
I'm listening to a podcast on my way back tomorrow.
Yeah,
like I have a podcast I found on Spotify. I'm listening to it on the way back. Like,
what is it?
All right, so there's this one. I listen to like bits of this pod. Like, I've seen a little bit like bits on TikTok and stuff, but like it's this guy who played for the Milwaukee Bucks. His name's Pat Content. He was on the team whenever they won the championship last year. And he's just like, he talks about like, like the journey to being like an NBA champion. He talks about like entrepreneurship. He talks about real estate. He talks about like a lot of different stuff because the Milwaukee Bucks owner's also on that podcast. So I think the guy, it's called Cuts. Like that's like kind of like the podcast thing or whatever. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna listen to that tomorrow. I don't know how long the podcast is. It might be like around an hour, but
yeah, that's typically how long they are. I mean, I listen to like 2 or 3 episodes because my drive is like 4 hours.
I want to find more podcasts though.
I listen to these YouTubers I've been watching for like 6 years.
Like who?
Do you know McNasty? They like play Rainbow Six Siege and shit.
I think I've heard of them.
You definitely seen one of their videos before.
Probably.
Like they make like really like dark humor jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny, and they have a podcast. It's called the Goons Podcast.
I think I've heard of that.
No, I listen to that all the time. It just clears my mind. I mean, it's funny as fuck. Like I almost pissed myself laughing because I was laughing so hard. They just talk about the most random shit, and they just talk about like YouTube and their life and shit. And, like, it's cool. Yeah, but like I love talking. Like I can talk for fucking days. Yeah, this could go on for like 2 hours if we wanted to.
It really could.
But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I mean, it's run 2K.
Let's do it.
Run 2K. But yeah. So this has been the Griddy Gang Podcast. Minus Matt. Make sure y'all follow us on. I'm gonna making like Instagram and Twitter and shit. Like once we become bigger. But yeah, make sure to, if you're listening on Spotify, thank you. We appreciate it. If you're listening on Apple or Anchor, thank you. Make sure to watch us on YouTube. This is where the video version is going to go. So make sure to watch that. But yeah, that's all I got. All of our handles and shit will be in the description if you want to follow our personal Instagrams and shit. I cuss a lot.
Hey. Power of editing.
No,
we got bills to pay, Tommy. We gotta make.
Yeah, we got bills to pay. No, but yeah, our YouTube's gonna be called Griddy Gang Podcast. Make sure to subscribe to that. That's where all the video version will go to. But that's all I got today.
See y'all soon.
All right, I'm Tommy.
I'm Sal.
All right, and y'all listen to Griddy. Hey, Griddy Gang Hey, Griddy Sal.
I can't Griddy.
Okay, well, way to ruin our brand. But what if we had merch? Griddy Gang merch? That'd be sick.
Hey, we're gonna get there one day.
And if I could sell that?
If we could sell it.
I'm actually down to make merch.
We gotta get bigger than this, Tommy.
I mean, people will buy some Griddy Gang fucking merch.
I mean, we're not like the original Griddy Gang. I feel like Griddy Gang is something that's been around for like.
And
well, we can trademark it.
We can trademark it. I'm going to trademark Griddy Gang. I'm going to change my last name to Griddy.
All right, shit.
All right. Let's run some 2K.
See y'all.
All right. Thank you all for listening. Make sure to subscribe, follow us, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your brothers, sisters.
Links in the description.
Links in the description.
Links are in the description.
All right. Peace out.